recording. I think that I'm recording. Yep, I'm recording. Okay. So it's been a minute. What
Or three.
what did we do last?
Well, it looks like we're back at our home settlement.
We were dealing with
We had dealt with the Bunny Island and the Bunny Island people, and we have created a free settlement there by annexing them to our charter.
the guy that was arguing with his wife and is no longer arguing with her, and she was mad about that.
Oh,
Oh, did we do something about that?
That's what I remember us leaving.
We talked to him, but
Yeah, he said he would.
he was adamant about not liking to fight anymore.
That just seems so long ago.
yeah, it was.
That's because it was a month ago.
Yeah.
It seems like it was a different session, not last session. It seems like it was the session before.
Huh. Yeah, you guys are getting ready for Founders Day festival.
Yeah. I tried to go back and watch the video of the last session, but I can't find those anymore.
So you guys had the tour of the fish fair.
Yeah, we already annexed them. That's why it's black.
Just kind of scrolling through here to see what we left off with. Okay. You guys dealt with the legal challenges.
Oh, you're right. That was the end. We were dealing with the two people.
Mm-hmm. All right, so let's see what day it is. It is currently a sadness of not having music in the background. The 22nd of Erastus. Did you guys needed to do your charter turn, didn't you?
I think we do that at the beginning of the month. Pretty sure we did Erastus already.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, because we have the island as a thing now.
Yeah, a settlement.
A city.
Who's Astraca? Let's see here.
Do we have an image of Astraca?
I don't know. Let me see my notes.
I don't have an image of that person.
I know. Oh, yes. Astraca, the neutral good male Isoki. An elderly yet energetic counselor guy. So on the morning of the 22nd of Erastus, Astraca comes up to you guys and it's like, hey, can you guys follow me for a minute?
Well, sure.
Okay, yeah. Gonna need all you guys.
Am I still back at the settlement, or did
I
I
mean, did you want to stay there?
I believe I stayed there at the end of that.
You were
Yeah,
staying
he
there.
was still there.
Yeah, so it's just them.
Yeah, you're just off doing your own thing in Fish Place,
Spying.
sleeping with the fishes. All right, so Araska, is like, hey, can you follow me to the warehouse where we keep perishables? So then he brings you over to brings you guys to the warehouse where they keep fresh perishables, and he motions to like an empty spot. Like, this spot right here is where all of our bags of sweeteners should be.
Bags of sweeteners.
They're
You said.
all gone. How did this happen? I ordered extra for the celebration, and I'm 100% sure it was delivered.
Oh well, where's the video footage for the security of this area?
We don't have that here because
What?
it's a perishable, foods thing. It's not like it's like an armory or something. I fear we're gonna have to start strictly rationing the sweetener for a bit, which will be the opposite of the morale boost I was hoping for Founders Day.
Well, hold on. Do we have a requisition log?
Yep, it's right here. It's here and everything. It was signed
I'd
for
like
and delivered.
Yep. Let me take a look at the requisition log, and you don't record what do you call it? The when it's passed out.
So we're. He's like, I don't know how to say this to you, but
Do people just come and take what they need? Is that the socialist way we're doing this?
pretty much.
Oh,
Yeah,
I see. So
I don't
we're
know
not
if you
tracking
guys
who's taking what. I mean, we don't deal with this minutia of the colony very often. That's why we have.
He's like, I know. That's
everyone
why
else.
I'm coming to you right now because I know you guys are gone very often, and you guys don't have your thumb on the pulse here.
So explain it to me like I'm an idiot.
Okay, well, the idiot, he's like, I'm not going to treat you guys like that because I'm a nice old elderly Isoki man.
Got it. Well, tell me like I don't know how it works.
Like I ordered a whole bunch of sweeteners
10
so we can make alcohol and things.
and they're listed here. I see they're listed here that they were received and
Yes.
scored,
And now they're gone.
and now they're gone.
There's
Somebody.
nobody needs several hundred kilos of sweetener.
Well, at one point in time, we had an issue with indigenous species taking things and getting into our food reserves and that kind of thing.
When was this?
In the beginning, when we had the cricket or we had the imp and his little insect buddies
Oh,
that were
yeah.
attacking the grain silo or whatever.
yeah. He's like, but that was like right when we first landed. This is not okay. All of this
Something could've come
sweetener is
along.
gone. Nothing else.
Maybe something's got a sweet tooth.
We need a sugar substitute if we're gonna do this Founders Day thing.
Well, it's a good thing we found that sweet sap.
Well, luckily you're not there because you're on the other side of the continent.
Well, we did find this sweet sap stuff, but
He's like, oh really?
I don't know how easy it would be to harvest.
He's like,
Or
can
do
you?
I?
Well, yes, you do actually. Remember that's the wild honey found in area whatchamacallit. Wild. It's an F, I believe. And B are home to some trees with a delectable sap that can be processed into a syrup.
Oh, so the sugar sap is in B. We could get to that pretty easy.
So the wild honey in F, and then B has the trees with the sap. He's like, well, I guess it will have to do. Can you guys give me the information about these locations so I can go ahead and organize an impromptu sweetener freaking run?
Absolutely. Here you go.
It's like, you guys don't have to worry about it. I can handle this myself, or something else bad happens.
Okay. As he, storms off or whatever, I'd like to do some
Actually,
exploration
I'm
around
sorry. You're looking around, and there is indeed security cameras there.
here.
I apologize. Maybe he just didn't notice it. But there are security cameras there, and you can give me a computer's check in the tower.
Certainly. I'll check him after he's gone because he's obviously upset.
Yes, he's a very short Yusoki man. Maybe he doesn't even know there were tower. There's cameras there.
How many people look up?
Exactly.
Especially when they're short, they look up all the time.
Yeah, well, not in this case.
Maybe he's not very observant.
He is an old man, old rat person. Okay, you notice that the cameras have been tampered with.
Damn it.
They are providing loops of the same data at night for the past week.
But only looping at night.
Yep.
When was I'd go back to the last time, the beginning of the loop before the looping started.
It's actually when they were being delivered, when the sweeteners were being the bags of Abadar Corp, super sweetener.
Who was signing for him? Who was there?
It was Astrika and some rando helper person that was
Brando helper person.
that was just delivering it. Like the Uber driver or the Grubhub delivery guy.
The door dasher, right?
Yep.
So we know it was intentional.
Several hundred pounds of Abadar Corp sweetener.
And it's all gone missing, probably at night. Can we check the area, the storage area itself?
Yes, you certainly can. Yes, you can. Due to the cement floors and the heavy foot traffic during the day, there is absolutely no way you can find any kind of tracks that would be, followable.
Or might there be something that may have gotten left behind, perhaps?
Negative.
That's more what I was interested in.
Who is in charge of security of the colony here? Let me take a look.
While he's looking for that, I remember we had a list of everybody and their jobs and stuff, but I can't find it.
Yeah,
it's under our notes. It's initial colonists, or it's in story. There you go.
Initial colonists.
Our security force is
Tachi and Tukor Hardhoof.
Oh, how about that? But the Hardhoofs who are having issues are our security professionals. And that probably made it really easy to steal because they were so busy not fighting with one another. Well, we're going to have to go have another talk with Tachi and Tukor.
All right. Kyle, one of the people in the fish village asked you if you'd would like a ride back to New Haven or New Harmony or whatever.
Sanctuary?
Yes.
They happen to be on their way?
They happen to be leaving in their cargo ship, but they're willing to drop you off, and it'll take about 10 minutes to drop you off.
Sure.
Yeah, because there's nothing going on there. They're just kind of chilling.
Yeah, it's been a couple of weeks. So.
Yeah, it's been a minute, and there's nothing really suspicious going on. They're a bunch of hardworking people trying to get a second chance in life. It's admirable almost.
It turns out they're actually what they say they are.
I know, it's amazing how that works out sometimes.
Which is pretty fucking rare.
Yeah.
It is pretty rare.
I mean,
it's so rare that everybody gets suspicious.
They are definitely they were definitely, most of them, pretty shady. But it looks like they just want to live an honest life and get a second chance. Kind of like Andor. Anybody here watching Andor?
I made it through the first episode, but I had to watch it like 3 times.
Yeah, it takes a couple episodes to really pick up.
I mean, that's the way Mandalorian was in the beginning, so
yeah.
I'm going to give it a chance. I just haven't. I've been working my way through. I went through all of the Daredevil episodes, 3 seasons of that.
I
would
hadn't
watch the
even heard of
She-Hulk
it.
and everything.
That's good. It's good.
And now there's a new Star Wars cartoon, Tale of the Jedi.
Yeah.
So I haven't started that one yet either, but the kids have watched the first episode.
Yeah, it's like it's Ahsoka, isn't it?
Yeah, I definitely saw Her People, and so I don't know where they pick up, where they go to, whatnot.
Well,
I haven't looked anything into it.
Andor is definitely worth watching. Some of the episodes are slow, but it's all deliberate. You know. So,
Got it. I think that's our next go-to.
yeah. So you're gonna go see the Hard Hoofs, and oh, look at that! Kyle gets dropped off. Comes in an orbital pod.
Welcome back, Kyle.
Space Marines, Lloyd.
That's my son's 40K army.
It seems they're decent people over there. Decided to come back since there was nothing happening.
Well, we've had plenty going on here. Let me tell you about the theft of sweeteners. Blah, 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 blah. We're going to go talk to the Hard Hoofs now because the security footage seems to have been on loop for the past few nights.
Well, they are security people, but who's our computer people?
Who's what?
We don't have any of those.
I didn't hear you.
Backup
Computers?
computers people.
Oh, computers people. I had to watch like Diedrich or something.
I don't think there's anything in here about the about electronic engineers or technical. We have an electrical person.
Yeah, it's the dwarf
but-
dude.
Yeah, that's just electricity and power.
Diedrich is a long-range communications specialist.
So Tachi and Tukur are the security and backup maintenance engineers. So I think they're pretty much the go-to for all that stuff.
Yeah. So you get there and to the Hard Hoofs house, and strangely enough, they're actually working together quite well.
Well, that's hot. Anyway,
There's no
Hey.
there's no other hi. Tachi and what's her face come on. How you doing? It's been a couple days.
well, yeah, we have some concerns about security at the food stores.
Oh?
in relation. Yeah, it seems I found the videos on the nightly video. The nightly recordings are looped, while the day recordings show proper progress. And there's been a loss. I don't know if it's a theft, but it seems reasonable at this point of a few hundred pounds of sweetener, which is crazy.
Wow, I guess somebody has a sweet tooth around here, and they both start giggling.
I said the same thing, but Straka is really upset about it, and now he's got to put together a group to go out to these sweet sap trees we found to collect enough syrup for the Founders Day thing. Do you guys have any knowledge, any thoughts about who could have pulled this off?
No, thank you for bringing it to us, though. We can definitely increase our patrols around that area and make sure we can go ahead and fix those cameras and stuff and get that fixed up. That's incredibly strange, though. They both look at each other and they start nodding, like, "Yeah, that's strange." Brian, you believe them?
Of course I do. Why would I not?
They say, "Hey, you know what we can do? I'm sorry that this happened, but maybe we could put together like a new inventory procedure, and we can add some add some hidden security cameras." And the other one's like, "Oh wait, what if we had an all-night stakeout?"
Well, I mean, if that's what you think you need to do, but I think the first thing we should do is hit an inventory, see if anything else is missing in excess, and or if it's just a sweetener. If it's just a sweetener, they're done. It's all gone.
Yeah, that's strange. Well, if you need any help, tell you what we can do is that we're going to go over there right now and we're going to check the manifest and we're going to run it against the current inventory, and we'll go ahead and get that annotated and finished for you by the end of the day.
That would be wonderful.
We'd love to help you guys. And then they put down their toolboxes and they just start, heading over there.
Do they seem different to any of the rest of you? I telepathically communicate with my companions.
Yeah. They didn't.
No bickering, no arguing, no complaints about not being able to get what they need to get done.
They've actually been positively helpful. It's a great change.
They don't have anything attached to the back of their necks, do they, as they walk away?
Yeah. With that comment, can I just kind of walk around town, see if anyone else is being different?
Well, go ahead and give me a diplomacy check then, would you? To gather information? Because we don't have our diplomacy person here.
I can do that totally. In the dice tower or no?
Yes, always.
You go turn on his Twitch stream if you want to see what you roll.
Actually, I haven't streamed in forever, dude.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to watch the video after it's out
Yeah.
Just go back and see what you roll. Yeah.
to see what my diplomacy that I have a -1 in.
Strangely
Yes.
enough, you don't see anything else. It's really strange. Anybody else want to gather information?
I can try, I guess, but I'm more
Might as
likely to
well.
just hide and watch the people.
Might as well see if we learn anything.
Kyle. Some people come up to you while you're talking about the missing sugar, and some people have told you that Gavin Neldener and Tayeta, they're both known to have sweet tooths.
Or a biologist, and I don't know what Gavin is.
Gavin is the electrician. Yeah. And
Oh, that's good to
Namel,
know.
is that the other one?
Gavin and Tayeta.
She's our biologist. She's the
yeah,
biologist.
Tayeta.
Yeah.
They have known sweet tooths.
See, one's a Sheeran, and Gavin is a dwarf. I'm gonna let the others know, and see if they want to go talk to them both at the same time.
Oh, we should definitely go talk to each of them. We don't have to do it at the same
from
time.
the cookie jar. I bet you guys didn't expect you guys are me hunting down freaking sugar.
I mean, the real problem isn't that they took it; it's that they hid the fact that they took it.
Dun, dun,
Yeah.
dun.
That's pretty much it for the
No.
way we're running the colony and how it's been run. Only
No.
the fact that they hid that they took it is the issue.
I think probably the one we should check with first. I can't see why an electrician would have any use for it.
To eat
Well,
No.
besides eating, but 600 pounds?
several
Yeah,
hundred
Wait,
kilos.
that's ridiculous.
Yeah,
Even
it's-
600 kilos, that's ridiculous.
Several hundred kilos. Well,
Yeah.
hey, maybe somebody's running in a backwoods freaking,
See,
still.
That's why I'm thinking more towards the biologist than the electrician.
You know what my first thought came up when we heard this was the little kid song of like Johnny Johnny.
Yes, Papa.
So I think let's go
Stealing
talk to the
sugar.
electrician
No,
first.
Papa.
Telling lies
No.
to die.
Okay, so who's going where?
We're gonna go see Tayeta first.
Tayeta. Okay.
Oh, I wanted to go see the electrician first.
Okay.
but-
Oh, I thought you said the biologist first, the one that had the.
That's the
cancer.
That's the one who I think is the most likely culprit, which is why I want to go talk to the dwarf first.
Oh, why got we racist
Oh,
like that?
Okay, then let's do that.
Okay, you go see Gavin, and Gavin declares that he has stayed up late the past few nights working on a personal project alone, and emphatically denies stealing any kind of sugar, and is in fact incensed that anybody would ever say, suggest it. He's like, yes.
That's not what we said.
Oh, and what's your question?
I would have questioned him in a much more diplomatic and tactful manner, asking if he had any information about any issues at the food at the
Negative,
food,
but he has been
shelter.
spending the past few nights staying up late, alone at night in his workshop, working on a personal project.
Can you show us what you've been working on?
He's like, no, it's a personal project. But if you go ahead and you check my door log, you'll notice that I freaking haven't left, nighttime stuff, for a while.
Instead of checking that, I'd like to check the electrical grid to see what his power usage has been.
It's definitely higher because he's working on a project. So either he's like
Sounds
making
good.
an Iron Man suit or something, or
Perhaps. I mean, we could use one though. I mean, power armor's great.
yeah, he's like, I love sugar, I love sweets, but I'm not just gonna take handfuls of freaking Abadar Corp sugar and shove it in my mouth. I have much more refined tastes.
Understood. Can you think of any reason why someone would need that much sugar or want that much sweetener?
They're like, maybe they're baking cakes, which would be amazing because I would love to have one.
Well, that's what was intended to be used for the Founders Day.
Maybe somebody just didn't tell anybody and then one was doing it anyway.
Speaking of which, can I think of any reason why someone might have needed that much sugar?
Brewing.
I don't know. Give me an intelligence check.
Oh, you probably wanted that in the tower.
Yeah, I did.
Didn't specify. I didn't think. You want a different one in the tower?
No, it's
I'm
fine.
sure I won't get as much.
You really can't think about, you really just can't put your finger on why anybody would need that much sugar for anything. It's a little bit outside the cook. Kyle, profession cook. There's no that much sugar would be enough to bake everybody in the entire freaking colony a cake. So there's absolutely no need that you think anybody would need that much sugar and for them to sabotage cameras for it.
Other than to ruin Founders Day.
Hey, who's that person that's always pissed off at us?
Everybody?
No, the one that thinks
Oh,
that
that's
they
the
should be.
radio one.
Oh, Deirdre? But yeah, she's not your biggest fan, but she doesn't want you guys to fail. She lost fair and square, and she recognized that.
Despite the
Hotness.
fuck around that she did with the psychic stuff.
Hey, that was just politics.
No, that was cheating.
Hey, you ain't cheating, you
Hey,
ain't
that's
trying.
politics.
It's like those correspondence courses you take in the military.
What correspondence courses?
The one that everybody cheats on.
Are you talking about the little college courses you could take?
Yeah, like the land nav and like all the other stupid courses.
Yeah, okay.
Astronomy
Yeah,
on a submarine underwater.
yeah, everybody cheats on.
Get a proctor to proctor your exam. Okay.
So
Ain't
yeah.
no one got time for that shit. Anyway, let's go talk to the biologist.
Okay, that's
Tayetta.
Tayetta. She says she doesn't. She's like, I don't even remember where I've been doing the past couple days, but I've been out every single night, and I've been in public places. So I'm sure there's somebody that can vouch for because I like to be amongst the people. She's like, you can even search my house. There's nothing strange going on here.
Cool, I search.
Okay. Kyle, you see nothing.
Okay.
She has a nice, fabulous rose garden that's doing really great things. So,
If someone wants to let me search through their shit, I'm gonna do it.
she's a relatively open book. So, yeah.
Let's go ask. What is this guy's name? Halathar Grauman about Tayeda's recent activities.
Who?
Her
Her
boss.
boss.
Her boss. Like what she's been doing?
Yeah, since they don't like each other, so if she's been doing something shady, then
Yeah,
he would
he's
probably
just
tell us.
yeah, he's just like, yeah, she's annoyingly freaking gregarious. In fact, just the other night she was out freaking having drinks with freaking, half the initial colonists.
So he's just a homebody and doesn't
yeah.
like her.
The initial colonists are like a knit, pretty knit group, because
I would imagine so.
they're like, damn kids, get off my lawn. All these whippersnappers.
Explosives.
I think.
What about the people that were pissed at us and were planning a rebellion that we convinced not to because we were going to raise her sister or whatever?
Oh,
That
the
was
orc girls.
But I think they're happy with us now.
Yeah, they you guys raised their sister and everything. Well, why would they be upset with you?
I don't know. Why would anybody steal 600 or several hundred kilos of fucking sugar?
Touche, sir.
We have no idea.
No.
I guess we'll rest for the night and see what turns up in the morning.
Indeed.
Well, no, I'll spend all but the last 2 hours of the night watching the facility, the warehouse or whatever.
No, well, you see the hard hoofs, installing secret cameras and fixing the cameras and going through an inventory and doing a very thorough inventory, and you see one of them in a bush just doing a stakeout, and the other one's freaking like on the other side of the camp freaking with the radio, and they're taking their job very seriously now.
Okay.
So they are not doing anything suspicious. In fact, they're doing exactly what you would expect them to be doing if they said they were doing something.
Well, I'm glad they're working together properly.
No arguing though whatsoever.
Who else would have? It would be a scientist or somebody that brews. Those are
The guy that was blowing stuff up with his blow up plants.
let's question them.
Veach. What's up with Veach? How's he doing?
He's still on the edge of the colony, so he doesn't blow up anybody else. But he's still raising those slugs.
I mean, if that's what he wants to do, that's fine. Just keep it away from other people.
Yeah,
But he
pretty
didn't need-
much.
He didn't need sugar or anything for anything.
Nope, he feeds them some kind of local freaking vegetation that they've seen that they like, and he invites you in to come see his latest research on how to weaponize these slugs.
Sure, I'll take a
Yeah.
gander at it.
He's like, yeah, I'm just trying to figure out if a way to catapult them at a location to have them explode, because handling them directly is too difficult.
There was a squid gun in a movie I saw once.
He's trying to figure out some kind of way to some kind of cannon or something that can launch these things at their intended target.
Are they as explosive when they're small as they are when they're big? When
Yes.
they're full grown. Okay. Because if they weren't, then you could implant like rockets when they're small and then launch
Yes.
them later.
He's like, wait a second. What about mortar rounds? He's like, I like the way you think. You should come by more often. We're gonna be best friends. So, yeah, he's just Veach doing his thing.
Some of these people we haven't talked to, I don't think, before, like the self-serving prospector, Stamp. We ever talked to that guy?
Who?
Stamp? Pen
Stamp? Yeah, they're just he's out and about and a lot of time. I mean, you can task people, but he's out and about mainly in the mountains, trying to like find any kind of like you know star metals deposits. He's just doing his thing. He occasionally helps out with geological report stuff.
So he's probably out in high heels in the area.
Yeah,
there?
he's usually. I think the people think that he probably made a new outpost over there. A new home. He still maintains a residence here, though.
Okay. We could always just follow both Gavin and Tayeta.
I'm sure Tayeta would love for you guys to hang out with her and go for drinks.
I would say Fairbanks should go with Tayeta, but he's not here.
Yeah, the banks
He's
of
the
fairness.
social person. The rest of us aren't really social.
No, you guys more like I want to hide and watch a governor through the window for a week.
I want to see what's going on here. What's really going on? Nothing.
It's a false flag operation.
You can't blame us for not trusting these people.
Well, they're only your initial people, and the most trustworthy people you have. Being administrators for a colony that they help you set up.
I was talking about the fish settlement guys.
Oh, the fish people.
What did we even wind up calling that? Fish fair.
Yes. You guys want to make it to the next day?
Yeah.
In the morning. You have a knock at the door in the morning.
Entrez-vous.
Tachi is there.
Welcome, Tachi. Welcome. What did you find out? How'd the inventory come out?
Inventory is great. Did surveillance and everything. And I want to bring this to your attention. And they hand you a ripped bag that once contained sugar.
Oh, wonderful. I was looking for something like this. Where'd you find it?
I found it just outside Tayeta's residence.
Wonderful. Thank you very much for that information.
No problem. We'll get back to it and we'll let you know if anything else happens.
Yeah, let's implement a we don't need to deny anyone access to anything they should have, but let's keep a log of who, requisitions, who takes materials and whatnot, so we can keep track of where things are going in the future.
That's no problem. The other hard hoof
I'm sure it can all be digitized and everyone can use their digital signatures to keep track of it.
I'm glad you were saying that because we were already thinking about implementing some sort of biometric freaking authorization for inventory.
Sounds good.
Okay. And then Tachi just takes off.
All right. So I think we need to do some more exploration, examination, investigation around Tayeta's place. I don't know necessarily that it's her, but she spends a lot of time away from her place. Maybe there's someone utilizing her facility that she's unaware of. Or maybe she has a split personality and doesn't know it.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah. You guys can watch her. I guess I'll watch Gavin. That way we cover both places.
Sure, splitting the party's a great thing. Get more work done that way.
Exactly. No way could this possibly ever backfire.
I'll be sneaky.
Sticky?
I am very sneaky.
Yeah, sticky.
Sneaky.
All right. Well, let's go speak with Tayeta and explain the situation and see what we can find around her place.
Well,
I have no intention of hiding what we're doing from her.
Well, when you get to Tayeta place, she's out front with her roses and she's talking to Estraka, actually.
Oh, wonderful. I didn't really want him here, but that's okay. They're probably having a discussion about how best to harvest the sap from the trees.
Yeah, because she is. Actually, that's exactly what they're going to be talking about.
I would like to join this conversation and see what they're thinking and offer any thoughts I might have.
Oh, they're just going about how like the best way to get the honey and the best way to what temperature to get the sap at, so they can go ahead and safely extract it without burning it. So, yeah, they're on point.
Wonderful. During our investigation of the missing sweetener, we uncovered a empty, ripped bag of sweetener here at your place, Tieta. How much have you used recently, and have you been properly handling your refuse?
Well, the Sheeran looks at it and is like, I have no idea how that got here.
My thoughts exactly. And you, again, as you said, you spend most of your nights carousing with the other colonists and not really at your facility here, correct?
No, I mean, my flowers do their own thing at night.
Don't they all?
Estraka looks like, hey, can I see that package, please?
Oh, absolutely. Are there any special markings on here that I don't know if they serialize their packaging or anything?
Estraka looks over the packaging and is like, yeah, this is what I thought. This is different than our usual brand of sugar that we get.
It's different than the stuff that was received.
Yeah, we don't get this brand.
Okay, so this bag is not from the missing several hundred kilos.
I don't know about that, but this is definitely not. This is definitely not what we normally are. It's like, yeah, this is not what we normally get. This is not what we.
Tieta, do you have a science lab handy? Perhaps we can analyze some of the residue within this bag and see if there's any trace minerals that could be problematic. Or not. I don't know.
Like, where did they say they found this?
I didn't ask her specifically, but she probably mentioned it.
Yeah, it was in her
Kind of
in a
detail
backyard.
Yeah, I explained what we were told.
Like, huh? Well, we should go back there and take a look, because this is strange. Because I don't keep bags of sugar in my backyard.
Sure, who would?
I mean, that's just a little silly. That's how you get bugs.
Bugs on your plants. All right. And she is a bug. Why don't you let us take the lead? You can show us the way, but we don't want you between us and any possible conflict.
I get you. I don't want you to think that, like, I don't want you to have to be, I understand this, the caper of the sugarness, and I can understand like how this could be incriminating.
I can't even imagine how someone would write this into a freaking.
This is a very interesting thing. Anyways, she points to she points to her little area where it would allegedly would have been found. Give me a survival check, please.
Man, and you're not with us, Kyle?
Yeah, the one guy you fucking need. Well,
survival check?
Yes.
I mean, if you guys think you need me, you can always call me up. It's not like I'm in another location.
Brian, Roger.
Right. Well, if we don't find anything, we will.
You got Kadia, do you got survival?
Yeah. Wait.
I think Orth is too.
I mean, it's usable untrained, so just roll it.
Train.
It'd be in the tower or?
Yeah, in the tower, always.
Okay.
Always and forever in the tower.
Oh, Kadia, Orthus, and Brian. You see a trail of tiny ant-like insects from a bag, where the bag would have been, where some sugar is. Okay, it has a trail that's to a crate.
The colony has ants.
Yeah, it's got a trail from the sugar that leads to a camouflage netting in her backyard.
What ho?
She's like, what in the hell is this?
I arm myself and look to make sure doesn't appear to be any obvious traps.
You don't see anything, but the There's a half-filled bag of sugar underneath this camouflage netting, in the same packaging that's you guys have, and there's room for many, many, many more. Like that with this crate, so it's like it's mostly gone, but Tayada's like, I have no idea where this came from.
Roger that. Does the crate have? Are there any marks on the ground, like where the crate was dragged or placed here, or
No.
any tracks from a wheeled machine that might have brought the crate?
Maybe. Give me a perception check. And if you want to see if she's lying, you can always give me a sense motive as well.
I trust the girl, but I'll take a sense motive anyway.
Of course they're lying. Why
They're
would
always
they?
lying.
Everyone's always lying.
Trust no one.
Orthus, you get the sense that she's telling the truth. She has no idea what the hell this is. Perception. Brian, you notice that there's a half obscured print in the dirt.
Oh, wonderful!
Plus
What kind
spots
of print?
covering several other prints of a distinct high-heeled boot.
Who here
And
was
you
high-
catch a whiff of a faint fishy smell from the netting. It's a small creature boot print.
fishy smell?
And it doesn't match any footwear that Tieta owns. Give me a culture check or perception check.
Yosoki have small feet.
Yeah.
Culture or perception?
Yes.
Well, culture's +1 more better.
Orthus saves the day.
Thank you, Orthus.
Orthus, you remember during your fish fair tour, you saw the same brand of sugar at the Kibi Boo Spa.
Sugar scrubs.
And I need to take 5 minutes to help my family. So
Okay.
go ahead
Lord, take 5.
and take 5 minutes, everybody. Get something to drink. All right, I'm back. Hmm.
I love you, Dada.
Love you.
Like my outfit?
Yeah, that's cute. So, we all back?
It's like two of us are here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
two of us are.
Wait, two.
I got a vote up.
Yeah, I know. You're my hero, Zach. Hey, what happened? Do you like the last game, man?
I had a issue with my PTSD.
Oh, okay, I got you, boss. You good now, though?
I'm better.
Okay. What sets you off, man?
I saw a guy that looked exactly like one of the guys I treated in the army. He got torn in half and ejected from a Humvee.
Yeah?
And the guy that I saw looked exactly like him, except for he had a crooked nose.
Oh, shit, dude. I
Yeah,
ex-
sucks.
I accept your your absence.
I've done nothing for the first week at all, pretty much.
Mm.
I snapped at everything and fucking, you know, you know how I can get.
I do. Is your mom good? How's she doing?
Doing okay.
Okay.
She's starting to work around and work on things now. So
Okay, good. She's healing up all nice.
yeah, she's got her plants going again and stuff.
I wish I knew what these head stamp marks on this round meant. Because I got like an entire ammo can full of Turkish-made 8mm Mauser ammo. I kind of want to know what these symbols mean. And whether or not it's going to blow my arm off when I shoot it.
What does it look like?
That's the real question, right?
Well, it's got like a crown on top, and it's got some weird, funky, I'm guessing Arabic symbols. On left and right and the bottom. So, I don't know. Because when my father-in-law passed, I procured his 8mm freaking Mauser.
Are those like that?
No, not like that, no. Has a crown on the top. Looks like a crown. And like an upside down heart on the bottom with like a squiggly line. But it's probably an Arabic symbol, I just don't know.
Yeah, because those are 7.65 by 5.3 Mauser instead
Yeah.
of 8mm.
Well, that's the same thing.
They don't work in the 8mm.
They don't? Okay.
So I'm trying to find a picture of the one that you're describing.
Let me go ahead and... my damn daughter took my phone, which I had my camera on it, so...
Ain't that the way it always goes?
Yeah, well, you know. One of these days, I'm gonna sit down with that 8mm Mauser and really put us through the paces. Kind of want to keep my shoulder intact, though. Are we all back? Because I only see 3 check marks.
Oh my god, I know the checkmark thing.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so
I've
we're
said
back.
things.
Yeah, you said things. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, but the checkmark thing is it's anonymous, so no one knows who checked it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I'm seeing someone say that they don't use Turkish 8mm surplus in anything but bolt action because it's kind of dangerous in self loading rifles.
Well, it's an 8mm. It's a Mauser. You know, it's like a Car 98. So
Says it has a lot of bad primers and hang fires.
that makes sense. It's Turkish war production. I also have like a batch of like nickel. It's like nickel plated. For the tips. So interesting. I'll have to go through one.
Don't shoot your hand off.
Well, it's bolt action. You're a lot more safe. I wish I had a headspace gauge just to make sure it was good, but I don't, because who in their right mind just carries around an 8mm freaking Mauser freaking headspace gauge?
People that use 8mm
gun
nuts
nuts.
a lot.
Exactly, and I really don't. So
Not us.
all right, so we're back here, and yes, you know that the spa that you guys had your little spa treatments at, you used the same brand of sugar.
So, where are our representatives that are here from Fish Fair? We should find them and talk to them.
Did you guys send one? Have one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there was going to be a representative here and a representative from us there, and blah blah blah.
Okay. So yeah.
Now, when would this theft have occurred, or would this occurred like before we annexed them, or like right as we were annexing them, or after we annexed them?
I don't know.
Well, what's the date stamp on the video?
Did I say there was a stamp of a video?
You said it was from a week ago, I thought.
There was the looped video. I mean, how old is the loop? When was the last loop?
About a week ago, but this sugar didn't come from your guys' storehouse.
Okay, so this is not our sugar.
No, but it's been made to look like it was.
By people that are using the sugar from Fish Fair.
Allegedly.
So it's probably still Fish Fair people that stole the sugar. Maybe our sugar was better.
Or it's someone who's stealing both.
It's the mayor who figured since we caught on stuff, he'd get something else out. They can't afford a lot of stuff over there, so why
Well,
wouldn't they?
luck would have it that the representative for Fish Fair in Sanctuary is Thistle. You remember Thistle, right?
Is that the chick?
Yeah, that's the elf lady.
How convenient. Hi, Thistle.
Gentlemen. I managed to make myself useful here and became the representative.
Yeah, wonderful. Do you know anyone from Fish Fair that would be peddling or using your brand of sugars over here?
Oh, you got a picture of the packaging?
Absolutely. I show her the markings on the package.
It's like,
Whatnot.
huh. Well,
I recognize it from the day spa. We had some sugar scrubs and it was used there.
well, indeed, this brand of sugar is the one we do import, and just about everybody in Fish Fair would use this brand because the monopoly of the industries there.
But no one that would have brought it this way, right?
I mean, I don't know what brand you guys use here, but this is the brand we use throughout all of Fish Fair. Every house is gonna have one, a bag of this.
That's interesting. Because we have had several kilos of our brand. I show them our brand. I'm sure we have an image of our brand.
Yeah, Abadar Corp's finest.
Right, and it's gone missing.
Really?
Several kilos. Hundreds of kilos.
Several hundred
Yes,
kilos?
several hundred kilos, yeah. Yeah,
Holy
a whole
crap.
crate, a whole shipment.
Who the hell needs that much sugar?
Right?
That's what we're trying to figure out.
Orale. I don't know. I'll keep my ear to the ground.
I don't know if there's any further information that can be gained from that camouflaged crate.
No.
But, I mean, and the footprint was just something small, but it was partial, so we can't identify the species.
Nope. Small.
How big are dwarf feet?
It's not. I mean, if you want to search the shoe closet of every small sized person in the colony, I mean, you can.
I think more staking out that crate would be a better idea. I don't know that they're going to come back because there's one bag left there. Is that what we found?
Yeah, just one bag.
It almost seems like they're done, and we've just got to deal with that now.
Okay.
We can set up measures to see anything that was produced by sugar being put on the market, any exports that produced with sugar being shipped out of the town, and set up uh, checking on Fish Fair and High Hill for any uh, imports from the production of sugar or the sugar itself being sent to either location as well.
Well, you have just a person that can monitor that in your colonists, and their name is Deirdrick, who's really good at going through communications reports.
Outstanding. Let's do that.
And
Let's
she
She
would
also has little feet.
she would love to do this for you because freaking she just thinks that she's just glad that you guys are finally taking responsibility in this as administrators to cutting down on this freaking petty crime. You know, and that she would have done this ages ago, but she's glad that you guys finally came to your senses about it.
We didn't know it was happening. No one told us.
Well, you should have been here more often then. Out gallivanting across the freaking, the.
Wouldn't
the
say
map.
we're gallivanting. I mean, we're trying to make sure that our
She's just
charter is protected from outside. We got to know what's in the charter.
anything that you say, she's going to twist it against you.
Oh,
So,
absolutely. It's just fun to banter with her.
yeah, she's just like, okay, I'll get to this. I'll look through all the communications logs, and then I'll go ahead and monitor any inbound and outbound traffic, and I'll let you know if anything comes up about sugar.
Wonderful. Thank you.
But none of this would have been a concern if I was in charge. As you guys walk away,
And products made from sugar because they may have already used it.
certainly.
Little petty fours.
And since Brian suspects her, we can always stake her out too.
All right. So, anything else you want to do on the day of the 23rd of Erastus?
When were we planning to have this Founders Day celebration?
Well, it's been pushed back a couple days while they procure more sweeteners. And then they're going to talk. Then they're going to work with the biologist, and they're going to go ahead and see if they can get some kind of specialized yeast to go ahead and turbocharge the freaking fermentation process. And then they're going to use They're going to talk to Elenez, the bone trooper, and see if he has any kind of necrographs that they could use to go ahead and age it faster. So,
Very interesting.
yeah, they're really putting all hands on deck for this. But yeah, so Astrica lets you know the plan. I know it sounds a little weird that we're going to be dealing with some some unorthodox methods here, but I guarantee you it's going to be for the best.
Sounds good to me. Make it so.
All right. You guys need to get some bone trooper specials. All right, so the 24th of Erastus. Any particular plans?
I'm gonna sleep in today.
All right. Nobody bothers you that day. They're people are starting to get, decorations ready, and getting for Founders Day.
I'm going to continue to go around and just watch to see if I find anything.
Honestly, it's a very festive mood. It's like a bunch of people, a bunch of, rich white girls went and got pumpkin spice lattes all of a sudden. Because everybody's all happy and giddy. Does anybody want to do anything this wonderful 24th of Erastus?
I can't think of anything to do. We're just waiting for reports to come in.
The
I
year
guess.
of our gap, 322.
Spy on the people, man. We should spy on all of them, all the ones we suspect. The placenta that's going through the reports, the security specialists, the biologist, and the dwarf, and then anyone from outside of the colony.
The actual year date would be 4722.
No, it's 322.
Okay.
All right. So, Orthis, you got anything planned going on for this day? Kadia?
Nope.
No.
All right. The 25th of Erastus. And you are woken up bright and early to thunderous knocks at the front door of your guys'
As long as
administrator's
it's not
building.
an alarm.
No alarms.
All right. I'll answer the door. I guess we will answer the door.
All right.
Who's knocking so loudly?
It is Thistle, and she has a freaking report in her hand, and she is very, very pissed off right now.
Well, let's hear what you have to say, Thistle. I mean,
I thought you guys had things under control in Fish Fair.
what do you mean?
I thought you said everything was going to be okay.
We
Yeah,
can't
that
be there
doesn't answer
24/7 to
question.
make sure that happens.
Well, how do you
but,
explain this? And she hands you a dispatch report.
Look through the dispatch report.
Dispatch saying it looks like there's two messages. Okay, first one. No, actually, I'm sorry. Never mind. Ignore that. Mayor Sotillo recently brought in a company of loggers to increase Fish Fair's lumber supply, and they've been dispatched to the mainland, clearly violating your guys' charter. Thistle says they look like a real unsavory bunch here on paper.
Sure do. I can't believe they're violating the charter 4 days after it was signed.
Yeah.
Whatever shall we do?
Let's go kill
we
them.
will. Let's go shoot some baskets. I mean,
That's my legit suggestion. Is just go kill
yeah,
them.
I know it is. I know it is. That's exactly what you do, Kyle.
I was like, I knew it. I knew it.
Isn't this the new mayor?
No.
Didn't we kick
No.
out the old mayor, or did we
We
leave
did
him in
not.
place? Oh, okay.
We talked about it, but then we never actually did it.
We haven't gotten around to that.
No,
that-
he was to stay on until the end of his term or
to
something.
the end of his
and-
term. Yeah. Okay.
And then
Right.
they would have free and fair elections.
And I mean, yeah, free and fair at gunpoint, right?
What do you think it says?
It-
Eastern
it's-
Ukraine? Come on.
Yeah, I guess we gotta,
I was
we
fixing to
gotta
make
do
that
something
reference.
about it.
Let's drive out, stop the loggers, and then go to Fish Fair afterwards with the loggers. And if they don't
Oh.
want to come, we kill them and then go to Fish Fair.
With their
Oh.
heads.
Well, let's check in with our personnel first before we head out. See how things are going with the other investigations. I mean, we can't do everything at the same time. That's what our hirelings are for.
Well, the underlings report that everything's gone kind of quiet. And there's nothing really outstanding. That was like, Deirdre is unfortunately, gives you no data about anything. She's just like, I don't know, nothing's going on. Nothing about sugar or anything to sugar derived
She's
thing.
hiding.
She's like, well, if you think I'm hiding, then freaking go through the reports yourself. Here they are.
I didn't say that to
like,
her.
I'm a Yosoki. It's been on freaking a bunch of Adderall for like 3 days.
All right. Well, if there's no news on that front, I guess we might as well head over to the forests.
Get into Eco 2.
That's Eco
Eco
4. yeah.
Quattro. Let
I
me
got the Quattro now.
See about the map. Hold on here. All right. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put a J on the map, and that's where they are being said.
Is that where we were told the loggers are? Is that
Yes.
south of G and H?
Yes. Where are the tokens again? I forgot. Assets,
Assets.
tokens, letters. Ugh.
Me too.
J.
Oh, does anybody know if they passed that fucking law that they put forward in the beginning of the year? I know it passed like the House, but it had to go to the Senate, or it passed the Senate and had to go to the House.
For what?
With them getting rid of daylight savings
It
time.
went
and
through one of
starting
them, but not the other one.
God damn it.
Yeah, people are assholes.
Uh,
It's been, freaking Marco Rubio has been introducing that bill for like every year for the past like 7 years. So, I mean,
hopefully it gets through because it'd be really nice.
yeah, it would be. We can't have nice things.
No, if it makes sense for the vast majority of people, fuck them.
All right, so the
Oh,
three.
wow. They're doing the whole southern part of that forest.
They certainly are.
What do we got at I? Is that like a communication station?
I don't know.
That was the earthquake
That is a
place,
Southwest observation post.
Right, Southwest Observation Post. So I think we should head there and set up a forward base camp, and then deal with the loggers.
Okay. Images. J. Actually, it's not J. It's event. Yes.
Just go walk out to the forest. Hey, you can't be here. You can't be here. You gotta go away. I'm sure they're gonna listen to us.
Of course. Why wouldn't they?
Because they want to live, they'll listen to us.
Well, I'm curious specifically what they were told.
I really don't care.
I know you don't.
Okay, when you arrive
I
there,
don't think they're necessarily the bad guys.
when you arrive there, at least 1 acre of once pristine woodland have been turned into little more than a field of stumps. Give me a life science or survival check. Well, Orthus, Brian, and Kyle, and Katya, you know that clear cutting disrupts local wildlife, reduces watersheds, and hurts forest diversity. And it can take decades for the forest removed in this way to recover. You also see a trail of abandoned logging equipment near some uncut forest.
Abandoned logging equipment.
Yes. Following the trail. You guys see the map that I posted there, right?
Well, I see a big black square.
Black screen, yeah.
I don't know if it's loading or
Or is it one of
if
those
we don't have
things-
tokens or there's no vision or what.
Oh, that's probably it. I should probably put you on there, huh? I'm trying to figure out how to do that. I forgot.
Drag the green people from the bottom of the.
Green people.
There we go. I need my car.
No, you don't need your car.
I need my car. Where's the car?
I don't know. It's not in the combat tracker though.
Why isn't it in the combat track?
Because you weren't here last week. Last time.
Well, you didn't play last time.
Well-
Fairbanks is here. Fairbanks isn't here today.
I don't know what to tell you.
Give me my car.
I don't know where your car is. I don't know how to put it on there.
Just drag the character sheet from the characters tab into the thing. Yeah, there you go. And then drag. Yeah, there you go. Except he's bigger.
Confiscate all of the logging equipment.
Okay. You stumble upon a scene of slaughter.
Uh-oh. Something else has decided to kill the loggers. Hey, they beat you to it, Kyle.
Okay.
Son of a bitch.
The corpses of a family of flirt hounds, some of half-skinned, litter the ground next to a large tree. Among them lies the crushed bodies of half a dozen loggers, their plasma axes, chainsaws broken into pieces. So at the very end, by this big ass tree, is where
Yeah, I see the blood over there.
the bad dudes are, doing their
How
thing.
fast is your truck move?
How do we get?
Very fast.
How do I drag things onto the map again? The bad,
Like the enemies?
the bad dudes, yeah, from the encounter.
Yeah. Well, make the encounter in the combat tracker by pressing the arrow.
Oh
show
yeah, I
from the
see.
bottom.
Cool.
And then you can drag the bad guys, the red face at the bottom of the combat tracker to the page. But it should,
The red
if you
face.
activate,
Oh, I see it. I see it. I got you.
actually, if you activate the encounter that way, it should put them on the map, unless they weren't placed
It
on the map as
did.
part of the encounter.
It did.
But we will not be able to see them because they are invisible to us for now.
Okay, let me look at this thing real quick. Oh man. Do they have like a dig or something? No. But I get to show you guys now.
Oh, that looks like a big lizard thing.
Yeah, it's pretty dope, isn't it?
That's not what the words I would use, but
Let me see if I can get you guys a picture. Images.
I can't see it on that.
I mean, I know what it is.
There we go. You see this thing near all the freaking bodies of bad dudes.
Good deal. We don't see any other loggers in the area.
Are those
Oh.
maggots for eyes or
I don't know. Their eyes.
so they're just like compound eyes?
Yeah, and it looks like you're gonna engage into combat. So I need you all to roll me some initiative, because it
Not
is.
if we drive away and leave it here.
That's what I was thinking.
Well,
I mean, it's doing the job. It's taking care of the forest. I'm happy with it. It did our work for us.
yeah, but you can't just leave this giant evil thing unless you
So
can.
Can I life science it to tell if it's evil or if it's just neutral or?
Go for it.
Oh, I got to move some stuff so I can see the tower.
No, it's not evil. It's hungry.
Oh, it just ate all the loggers. How's it hungry?
It's still hungry.
Still hungry. Poor guy.
But you guys can seriously just run away. I mean, I'm cool with that.
I mean, does anyone think we need to kill this thing? I mean, there's two other hexes where they could be harvesting lumber. Or is this, I mean, how big of a group did what's her nut say?
Well, as you
Or
do
did
know,
the form say was sent out here?
you do know that you don't see any more loggers. So their attempts to do logging was disrupted by this. Really,
They managed to get an acre of lumber, and the lumber is nowhere to be seen.
it's stacked up nicely.
So, I mean, other than wanting to actually collect it to make it useful instead of wasting it, I don't know.
We can also take the equipment that wasn't destroyed back before we came down here, and use it for our own purposes.
Yeah, I mean, we're all sitting here discussing this, and I'm sure the thing's approaching us and trying to eat us. So, I'll throw the die out there and see what
I mean, you guys can legit run away if you don't want to do this.
I mean, we could run away and come back later too.
I mean, I'm not going to stop you. I just make me a little sad.
Because we didn't want to fight your monster and kill it because we're not big bad meanies.
Yeah.
Because they're not murder hobos.
Well, it's a very angry looking creature.
We've dealt with a lot of angry people in this adventure. We haven't killed them all,
Only because Kyle hasn't been here that time.
right? I try to keep Kyle to the sidelines when I can.
I mean, it is a legit way of because there's no live loggers here for you to rescue. I mean, you guys, your nature check, your life science, Brian, you know that this is native to this area. It is called a mountain eel.
Yes, it is.
You
They're
know,
bad mofos.
and yeah, it will definitely mess you up.
I have no problem leaving this guy alone, and
It's native to this region.
Coming
Why
back.
disturb the wildlife?
Well, I mean, it's native to a lot of places, like Castroville. There's no particular reason why that this creature wouldn't be native to this area as well.
Okay. Well, I'm fine with leaving it if that's what everybody else wants to do, but we
You
should
know,
come
but
back and
anything
collect
like
this stuff.
any kind of documents that like the freaking loggers and stuff would have, like why they would be out here and stuff like that, or would be gone.
Yeah, we probably need those.
Yeah, we
or they'll
probably
just
need to
claim
collect
that what they didn't send
information.
them.
Yeah,
here,
any kind of data pads that they had. I mean, that will be eaten.
We
Yes.
probably have to deal with this thing. We could always try and stun it when we get close to the end. Anyone got non-lethal means to disable this thing?
I can hit it with a club.
You gonna get close enough to this thing to hit it with a club?
I can throw a club.
I don't know.
I think we are going to have to disable this thing in order to deal with.
Well, you
the
could like
logging
kill it,
situation.
but like not, kill it.
Well, that's just it. I mean, we can attempt to do non-lethal damage at the end.
I mean, yeah, towards the end, I mean, it takes 1 point of non-lethal to put him over, so
I mean, my static arc pistol has a stun ability, so
that's what it does. So, but it is Orthus's turn. You see this mountain eel looking at you like, "Ooh, more dinner."
You say this, but I don't.
Oh,
Is Katya not there?
What?
You didn't roll your.
oh,
initiative.
Katia did not.
Oh
roll
my
this.
god, you're right.
Yeah,
I'm not here mentally, apparently.
it's okay. I got you back.
I
Let me click the button.
It's been like
Oh.
sessions since we've had
Yeah, it's
combat.
been a while since we had to roll initiative.
We haven't had
oh,
combat.
now I see it.
Well,
Yeah, I'm just slow game saving your life right now.
Yeah.
It would have been fine. She was going to last anyways.
Yeah, Katia has been like, we haven't done combat in a while, have we?
No, we haven't.
sure haven't.
Well, I would love to play some music, but
That boat has sailed.
yeah, that Fred boat has sailed. Well, Kyle, it's not your turn yet, is it?
How do I delete stuff?
I don't know.
Okay.
Which
How do I
do you
delete
want to
the-
delete?
The moves.
Your movement, right click and choose cancel move.
Ooh,
Oh, okay.
Formians love cooking mountain eel meat.
Do we have any for me?
No,
Okay, that doesn't.
they have a chewy carcass apparently.
I'm a cook. I'll cook it. It'll be part of our victory day.
What
the
is the
hell?
range of the
Found it.
laser rifle?
I need to go ahead and pull up Archives Nethys real quick because this is not linked.
Oh, they didn't link it to the actual mountain eel in the thing. They didn't
No,
get
it's
all
just
the info in it.
their abilities.
There it is. 120. Okay. Well,
Okay.
I will move to there and take a shot.
Okay, make sure you target it.
Yes.
It's funny how they made these stumps look like trees, but they're all stumps, so we can just see over them anyway.
Yeah. Well, you missed.
Oh. Wait, who can see over them? Because they block line of sight for me.
Right. They've got them drawn to block line of sight, which doesn't make any sense because they're stumps. But
That's true. Okay. That's my turn.
Well, they are pretty big trees, though. I mean, look at these things, like 5 foot in diameter.
I mean, maybe
These
the
are some
stumps
serious
make
old growth trees, man.
them. Okay.
Now it's your turn, Kyle. Okay. Oops.
And then I'll ready an attack. If it comes within 40 feet of me, I'll shoot at it.
Okay. Brian. This thing will totally destroy Eco 4, by the way.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, wow. It's CR6? That's messed up.
It's messed up since we're 4. This is going to be challenging.
You know.
We're at 5 now.
Yeah, you
We're
guys
5.
should be level 5.
Oh, am I level 5?
I don't know. Are you? You
Oh,
should be.
I am, but Eco's not.
Oh,
'cause
wow.
I never get a chance to rebuild him. Let's see, because he's a worthless fucking card. Excuse my French. I will dismount in the air.
Cool.
So I'll go out the sunroof.
Nice.
Give it one attack real fast.
And I'll go up 15 feet. And I think that's all I'm going to do.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I'm done.
All right, this guy. He's just like, I'm gonna eat you. Gonna eat the shit out of you. Kyle, I need you to give me a fortitude save.
My tech goes off
Okay,
first. I
that's
believe.
great. Give me a fortitude save too.
Is it a spell or spell-like ability?
It is a extraordinary
aura.
ability. Okay, you are paralyzed for 1 round.
So your attack doesn't go off.
It's fine. I'll let it go off. That's fine.
Yeah, missed anyway.
And Mr. Eelman is like, "Rawr!" And then he moves again, double moves basically. And Orthus, give me a fortitude save. And Brian and Katia, give me fortitude saves.
Oh, I don't like the way this thing's doing measurements.
I don't either.
Has this got some kind of funky measurement
I
turned
have
on for
no-
the grid, or is grid
I-
not turned activated, or
I don't
what's going
know.
on?
I don't know. I need fortitude saves.
Oh wow, what is it? 60 feet or something?
Yep.
That sucks.
Yep.
So then back.
I need fortitude save,
Oh, wow,
Katia.
57, that's
What's
weird.
saving me? Oh,
And Orthus
weird.
and Brian.
Yeah, I'm getting to it.
Fortitude save.
Nat 20.
Katia and Brian are unaffected. Orthus, you're paralyzed for 1 round.
Oh.
Look out! These things have a paralyzing effect. Do I know anything else about these things from my life science?
No,
check?
but Orthus does. No, once you succeed, you're immune for 24 hours.
Mm.
And now it is Katia's turn.
Alright, so what's our plan with this thing? Are we running? Are we fighting? We're fighting.
We're fighting because we need the
Okay.
information and stuff that's here.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's unfortunate. We might try to do non-lethal damage at the end.
Okay.
It doesn't mean, dude. You guys are just super tasty looking. That should be like a compliment, right?
Move to up here.
Sure.
And draw a ranged weapon. It's a move action to get out of the eco, though, right? Or
Well,
not?
you,
Or...
you didn't have to be in
It
the
is.
eco.
It is a move action to get out if you were in it.
Oh, okay. I didn't have to be in it. Oh, okay.
Brian likes his
Okay.
truck.
We will
But it's my whole damn character.
do a terrible shooting at this thing.
Well, it's better than being eaten. I wish I had a swallow Hulk. That'd be awesome.
Will
Does it
not
have
know
a swallow
actions.
hole?
There we go.
No, I wish it did though. That'd be awesome.
Oh. No, not that.
Hey.
What
Oh,
button is target? The other one now?
isn't it control or something?
Okay, I hit the wrong button. Sorry.
Well, 21. Let's see if that would hit it. Is that KAC or EAC?
Casey.
Oh, that hits.
Yay. That's a this and -2 to AC.
I don't even know where it is. Okay.
Don't actually remember how.
I don't know where it is.
Keep getting that.
Oh, I have it right here. One second. Woody, can you push the camera button for me? Hold on. There you go. All right, so Katia, you shot it.
Yeah, and give that much damage and -2 to AC.
Okay, so hit next person.
Oh, sorry. Next person.
Eco 4. So it is.
Yeah, it follows me, so it sits there below me.
Orthus, you're paralyzed,
Yep.
but you'll be unparalyzed after his turn. What does paralyzed do?
I just don't get to act, right?
Are you helpless?
Probably. Usually.
You can't move, but you can take mental actions. Dex modifier -5.
Okay.
You aren't helpless.
Kyle, you're paralyzed too, aren't you?
Yep.
Brian,
I'm not paralyzed.
no, you're not. But
I'm
you have to do
gonna-
on his turn. You're gonna have to do another. Oh, you saved. Never mind. You're good.
I saved. I'm good. I'm gonna go up. What up? Shoot. 45-degree angle basically, so I can go up and over. I guess that would make me like that. I go up 10 feet and over 10 feet, and then I will fire. What's his range? Holy crap, his range is 51.7 feet. And the range on my arc pistol is 50. Damn, he's going to be in second range increment.
Yeah, so what? -2.
Yep, I don't know if this actually applies. Let's see if it actually applies a range increment.
That'd be super
there.
cool, wouldn't it?
Wouldn't it? It did not, though,
But-
because it did not apply -2. But
It's always got -2
one
AC.
we already
so.
know hits, so
Well, it's EAC, right?
EAC.
Yeah,
so
so
I'm
yeah,
sure
it hits.
21 hits.
Yeah, it does. Hey, Zach, I got the head stamp in the chat.
Yay! That should definitely be more than
Oh,
that.
I'm going to take a look.
Okay. So you got 1 savage damage to it.
It should be 3. My proficiency wasn't in there
Why didn't you put it on there then?
because I had this gun on Eco 4 earlier.
Oh,
And
okay.
I took it off, and now I'm using it.
Okay. Next.
Oh yeah, hold on. Go ahead, Mount Neil.
Now, I think you guys are unparalyzed now, but until you guys save, have to do another save.
If it says you're only immune to success, that sounds like it.
Yeah.
This is an aura thing, right?
Yeah, any living creature that sees and begins its turn within 60 feet.
It's at the beginning of their turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are good for now. Lucky bastards. He's going to go right here. And then he's going to bite Kyle. Ow.
Ow.
There's 4 of
Look
you
out,
and 1 of
Kyle.
him.
Does it look like it could reach further than that?
I don't know. You need a life science for that. But it is Kadia's turn.
How about perception? I'm watching it.
Okay, roll perception.
I'll do it on my turn.
I
I'm just trying
will-
to gauge its reach.
We're gonna put away the.
Don't you have a
I'd
capture
rather
pole or
drop
some
the.
shit?
Yeah, I'm gonna drop the pistol for now and then pull the capture pole.
I
Guard
don't,
step up.
I don't think you're going to capture this thing.
No, that's not what it's for.
I'm just
in this
playing, dude.
case, but
I'm just playing.
it's targeted this time, so we're going to. Ooh. I don't think it's even with the -2. I don't think it's
No. No.
I tried. I do you up for once. That lasts for like I think 3 turns or is it 5 turns? Let me make sure I'm on this last score.
Orthus, I need you to roll me a fortitude save, please.
Again.
Yes, until you save. And you do not, so you're paralyzed.
Okay.
Kyle, I need you to roll me a fortitude save. And you save. You're good for 24 hours.
I designate
Yeah.
it, and then for trick attack and move.
Okay. Now that does trigger a.
It does not trigger because I designated.
Okay. That's cool.
That's a fun operative thing.
Well, it is successfully tricked. But you missed. Ryan.
All right, Brian is going to fly 10 feet forward, 10 feet up again.
It looks like that's Yugoslavian.
It is?
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing.
Wow.
What is what?
It's got some weird
And that
symbols,
time I
though,
will
man.
miss.
Yeah, I don't know why they have the crown and stuff on it.
So it's safer because it's Yugoslavian?
Probably not.
It's from the 50s, 60s. So
It'll probably shoot still. I mean, it's surplus ammo. All right, Angry Eel. He is going to go ahead and step forward and then bite you, Kadia. And now it's your turn.
Okay. So did a guard step with me then? Okay.
Oh, did you lower his AC by 2 from the attack? Not from the trick, but from the attack from Katia.
I mean, 21 was hitting for K. Well, it's EAC, so I don't know if 17 is close enough.
Always, yeah, that's true.
It would not be enough.
Well, I was just saying so that nobody had to calculate anything, so it just automatically.
Even when it's wait, isn't it also flat-footed though?
Those
Yeah,
would
he
track.
was flat-footed for.
So flat-footed and minus 2.
The
or 21
flat-footed's
hit.
already added in there.
Oh, okay.
You know, I don't think we ever made it so they were flat-footed under the trick.
Well, you the effect of +2 is from your trick attack.
yeah.
Ah.
But I
that's
mean, for
flat-
everyone else, he's flat-footed for everybody else now.
He's
Oh,
not
okay.
because you missed. You were
Okay.
unable to apply the condition because you missed.
Okay, but I don't have a way to apply the condition. That's what I'm saying.
Let's try attack.
Don't you get that at like level 3?
Yes,
Or you're
but
saying you don't have the? Yeah, you could just. I mean, Mike could just drag flat-footed on him. I can help you set it up later.
okay.
The eel has been hit.
There's 1.
Well, it doesn't like
11 damage.
it. Does not like that.
New condition though, because I don't want to do the old one yet.
Next. Orthus. Oh yeah, Orthus, you're unparalyzed.
I'm paralyzed.
Roll a fort save.
You need to roll a fort save.
What? Why does it have to be fortitude? It's my worst save.
Well, you saved finally, so you're good.
Yay! It's getting closer. I'm going to guard step back.
You sure you want to do that?
Guarded step?
Yeah, you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
I know my rules.
I don't know rules. I just go. I just play the game.
No, this thing's being mean.
It is really mean.
Yeah, so I'm going to use a resolve point to use
This thing is very mean.
my spell grenade. So I will cast the spell this turn.
Okay. Which
It won't work until next turn.
okay.
I have to throw a grenade at it.
So you're like injecting stuff into a grenade or something?
Yeah, basically. I'm putting my spell into the grenade and I'm about to throw it at its face.
What happens if you have no grenades?
I have a grenade though.
But what happens if you don't?
I wouldn't be able to use it. I'm very concerned. How would I lose my grenade?
I don't know. I'm just asking.
I probably wouldn't be able to use the magic hack at all if I didn't have any grenades.
I'm just curious.
Okay, that's it.
You all done? Okay, Kyle.
Okay. I'm going to designate for trick attack. And then just move up a little bit and shoot it.
Oh, you're shooting through people. It's super big, so I don't think it counts. Hey, you tricked it again. Maybe. Oh, there we go. Hey.
You almost should be, Kyle. You should be almost able to drag the flat-footed from the effects onto it. I don't know if it'll take or not, or if Mike has to.
I need to roll 2d8 more.
Why?
Because trick does 3d8 damage and only rolled
Yeah, you don't have it updated.
It says damage 3d8 on here though.
But doesn't say it in the right place.
It says P8. Does that say P8?
Because the one that is active on you right now is attack +2, damage D8.
Oh.
Well, let me click this maybe.
So the wrong trick is active on you, but you need to clear the other one because they will stack.
Oh, that closed the whole thing. Hold on.
Too
Mike can
much.
clear the other effect on you too.
On who?
On Kyle.
Kyle,
Which one?
the one that's just
D8?
1d8.
Yeah,
Okay.
there we go. I don't know why. Oh, because the last time we fought, it was the old one.
Yeah, because the last time we fought, you were level 4 and you didn't have 3d8 yet.
Okay, give me a sec. I'm gonna roll 2d8 and just. No. 8 more damage.
Okay. Next.
And we'll be
Brian.
good next time.
All right, so he's flat-footed because of you, right, Brian?
Yes.
Look at the
And
brain
he's
and
minus
Kyle.
Brian.
I'm gonna shoot twice.
Oh, look at you. You all super fancy.
Do you want to do the math after I roll, or do you want the system to do the math, Mike?
I would like the system to do math because
Okay, so I can click flat-footed and add that. I can't add the AC -2 to it. That's something you have to do.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The
Green
AC
text in the chat. A capital C colon space -2 in new effects on the creature.
Huh? Okay, effects. Now what?
AC colon space -2.
AC colon space -2.
Beautiful, done. First text critical hit.
Nice.
Okay. Too bad I don't have the critical card deck. That'd be kind of cool.
That'd be kind of cool, but I'll roll some damage on him. It's gonna arc too. Sorry, Katya.
Ooh.
2 electricity to 1 target AOE 10 feet. So that's Katya. Takes 2
Katya.
points of damage.
A non-lethal.
Yeah, I have. Well, no, I haven't switched over to stun yet. Because that's a is that a swift action to change a setting on a weapon or a move action?
I don't know.
I think
I
it
was-
was moved. I'm not sure.
I was going to do it
Remember,
next
sir.
round because I took 2 shots this round.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
roll another shot.
Yeah, rolling now. That's another hit. Damn, I'm good. I'm on fire.
How much
Actually,
damage
on
did it take?
electricity, but
Gotti, did you make right on the 2 damage?
Oh, 2. Okay, that's why I just asked.
All right. This guy is going to go ahead
Written
and
down now.
bite Katia twice.
Ooh.
you can probably remove that arc to it since that's been applied. I mean, it says it'll go away in a round, but whatever.
I'm going to bite you twice.
No. Okay.
That's -4, I think.
Yeah, when I do that, I just apply cover because it's the same -4.
I missed. And I missed again.
How do you do the flat-footed thing?
There's a little button down by the modifier window that says FF. It's flat-footed. It automatically you click it and it applies it to the creature.
Press F.
Oh, I see that one. Okay. That one. So I think it's clicked. Okay. We will then back twice. That one's for that and refreshing the thing if it needs it.
Ow.
And then again to
Oh.
what? Oh, I had to click flat foot each time.
Oh yeah, you got to click flat-footed each time.
Okay, that would have hit then because it's the same name roll.
Yep.
Okay.
It's a very sad eel right now.
That's true.
Orthis the eel is feeling very sad.
Yeah, it looks pretty beat up too, doesn't it?
It has heavy damage. Poor eel.
I'll be somewhat nice to the eel-ish and not throw my grenade at it.
Mountain eels give birth to live offspring.
Huh, cool.
That a
I'm so
mess.
glad she did.
A messy process that produces a handful of nearly translucent, mucus covered elvers that are almost as big as a human. Although newly born mountain elvers' size may allow them to hunt right away, their fearsome fangs don't grow in for several weeks. During this time, the parent eel brings small chunks of meat to their offspring, which swallows the food whole.
I shot it, and I'm gonna go back this way. Probably should have moved first, but
As they start feeding, their pigmentation slowly comes in. And when they
Yeah.
do, they finally develop their teeth. Poor eels.
So are we trying to do non-lethal now?
Yeah, it's getting pretty beat up. I'm about to switch.
I designate for a trick attack.
Ooh, check this out. A mountain eel close to the end of its life tends to move a little slower, however, and its odors it emits become more flowery. Once it becomes unable to catch enough food, the beast slowly starves to death.
Do I take a penalty for trying to do non-lethal?
Is it a
with
negative
weapon?
4?
It's -4 if it's normally a lethal weapon.
Okay. So cover.
Yeah, that'll work. That'll give you a -4.
Oh, you hit it. Nice. Okay, it's been non-lethaled, and it passes out. Ooh.
Oh, wonderful.
Combat has.
See, I knew I
ceased.
cleared this club for a reason.
All right. We've successfully neutered the mountain eel.
We need to take a 10-minute rest. Me and Cuddy are all beat up.
Yes,
Yeah.
you are. Could be worse. You could be those loggers.
Right?
True.
Those loggers have had better days.
Speaking of that, I'm going to take my time and search every single one of them.
Well,
Yeah, we're gonna clean this area up pretty good too.
let me see if it has any kind of like loot here, because I don't think so.
I want to take all of their equipment as well.
Okay, all their freaking chainsaws and stuff. Whatever. Okay.
Yeah, that goes to the colony. That's useful stuff.
Well, their plasma axes and their chainsaws are broken into pieces.
The stuff that was out in next to the wood that before we came down the trail.
Yes, it was all broken. Okay, if they find abandoned logging equipment, that's like wedges and stuff, logging equipment. But their plasma axes and their chainsaws are broken into pieces, so nothing useful there. But you do find on like 2 of the bodies, you probably the foreman, that has a letter from the mayor telling them to clear cut the forest and to transport the materials back to Fish Fair.
Well, that would be evidence.
All right, let's go enact justice.
For what? He's cutting trees down.
Well, he's
Why
gonna
are-
get fined at a minimum.
Why would he get fined? He's a part of your freaking colony.
Because he does not have permission to clear cut forest.
In fact, he has no permission to do
Did you
anything
say he couldn't?
We
As
told
part of
him he
the-
couldn't
part of
use
the,
anything off
agreement.
of the island.
Those hexes weren't even freaking recon by you guys.
Regardless,
doesn't
he was
matter.
not allowed to claim resources off the island.
We did specify this.
He's a part of the freaking colony now.
He has been annexed, but he has also had special paperwork drawn up, specifying his ability to do such things.
He's trying to make money for you guys.
No, he's trying to make money for himself. That's different. And he obviously didn't clear it with us before he started doing it.
Well, does the Hilltop have to clear everything with you guys?
Damn right.
But they don't.
Well, not everything, but they're not doing anything that we disapprove of either.
He's just cutting some trees down.
Stuff we didn't specifically say they can't do.
What did you say? He couldn't freaking clear cut entire freaking hexes?
He could not use any resources that were off the island. We made this specific in the contract.
Well, he
we did
hasn't
for him.
used the resources. He's
Cutting them
collecting.
down is kind of.
He's collecting the resources.
He's lawyering it, but
I never
point
promised I
is-
wouldn't blow his fucking head off. So let's just go kill him.
I mean, this is an option. Is that what you're going to do?
it's obviously not something that the people of Fish Fair approved either.
How do you know? Did you ask people Fish Fair?
Well, their representative to Sanctuary, the new Sanctuary, told
Came
us
running to us, going, "What are you letting this happen?"
Well, that's because she, wants freaking, she's an elf tree hugger.
yeah, and
All right, we go here. Fish Fair Town Hall.
Are you taking him with us?
Why are you guys so small in there?
I don't even see where I am.
Yeah,
I'm not on that map yet.
No, not.
Those are flower bushes. Those aren't tokens.
Huh?
I'm confused. I don't see myself either. Yeah, I don't know what you mean. Oh,
Whoa,
What's happening?
breakdown.
Next.
Hey,
Game server connection was lost.
what'd you guys do?
What'd you do?
What'd you do?
what did you do?
Database node not owned.
I don't even know what that means.
Bitmap widget. Logical icon. Dead does not exist.
I don't know what you're saying.
I'm just reading a log file.
Oh, okay.
Tabletop scene exiting. Launcher scene starting.
I'm in, but there's no characters.
You might have to give it a minute to load.
Oh man, I don't even know what's going on. Here we go. Now, I want to know is why it made you guys like 2 foot tall.
Probably for the same reason he kicked us. I want to test this on you, Brian. I dragged the operator's dilabating trick into the spells,
Sure.
and you're flat-footed. Okay, cool.
Yep. -2 AC. I mean, it's the AC -2 flat footed does that, so you shouldn't need that in there.
Yeah,
That's going to compound.
that's it's how Fantasy Grounds has it implemented. Like it's in the
No,
spells.
it's how someone else wrote it, and they wrote it wrong. That spells thing is a add-on that you just download that someone else wrote. It's not the Fantasy Ground coders didn't make it.
So what is your AC right now?
I don't know. You'd have to throw a hit against me. So you note that the defense effects is -4. That's incorrect.
Okay, so
So I think when they wrote it, flat-footed wasn't calculating correctly, and then I made some comments in the logs in the boards, and they fixed it. So you just delete the AC colon -2 parenthesis or semicolon, you'll be fine.
so just like this.
Correct. And I can't remove those from myself.
Can I remove them?
You should be able to because you added them. So, Mike, we're that small because that's how big the grid is.
I fixed it.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
at least I made the grid bigger. I think I did.
Well, grid's not visible to me, so I can't tell you.
Well, I did.
Y'all want me to do the same thing as I did before?
That's up to you. I'm coming to talk to this guy. Eco4 can wait outside.
I'll just unlock the tokens. You see whatchamacallit, what's his face?
The mayor?
No, his
No,
assistant.
his assistant.
Oh, his assistant.
Carrie's.
Carrie's.
Carrie's
Hello
door.
again, Carrie's.
Like, hey, how you guys doing? Welcome back.
We're not doing good.
What?
It seems the mayor has authorized some foresters to clear cut forest on the mainland. This is not approved.
Are you serious?
Well, we have the letter right here with his penmanship on it.
Well, damn. Yeah, I guess, well, you should probably stop them.
Oh, we didn't have to. A mountain eel did that for us.
Really? Man,
It's a shame for them.
that sucks for them.
But we would like to have words with the mayor.
Oh,
Let's
by all
make-
means. Go see the mayor. He's like, I'm not going to stop you guys. And the mayor's there in his wonderful desk.
Good afternoon, sir.
Hello.
we've got
It's
some
so good to
issues.
see my sanctuary friends.
I don't think you think that. It seems there have been some breaches of contract.
What are you talking about? What could you possibly be me referring to?
It could be the lumberers on the mainland clear cutting forest. That has
I'm
not been
glad you
approved.
found them because we're going to go ahead and get that lumber shipped off and sent, the profit sent to you guys.
Don't worry about that. Mountain Eel took care of it. Don't send anyone else to the mainland to do any work. That's expressly forbidden in our previous agreements.
Well,
written
how are we
out,
supposed to make
triplicate,
money
signed.
for you guys?
You were fishing. Yeah, the island. That was your thing.
And mining.
Well, you guys know as well as I do, the fishing and the mining aren't going to be enough to sustain this town.
We know it's going to end, and we will renegotiate that later.
Well, I just think you guys are being a little silly. What's some trees between friends?
Well, it's the environment, and we're not ready to destroy everything we haven't investigated yet on this planet. We don't know the full extent of what clear cutting would do in that area. If it would cause an ecological disaster, perhaps. We want to make sure those kind of things don't happen. We're trying to make New Harmony great for everyone,
Long
not
term.
just ourselves.
Well, if apparently that didn't work with the mountain eel.
Well, he should recover. We didn't kill him.
I'm talking about the loggers.
Well, it's unfortunate that you hired people outside of the town.
Nobody from
to do
Fish Fair
something that
was doing any
illegal.
logging.
Right. They were not from Fish Fair. You hired them from somewhere else, and had them performing illegal activities for you. And that's why we're here.
Well, would you like me to destroy the lumber that they harvested?
No, we'll take care of that. We've
So
got
you
it
approve
already.
of my
Well, we're not going to waste
No.
the materials as they have been already taken down,
well.
but we're going to stop it where it is, and we're talking to you now to clarify the agreements that are previously signed.
So no economic activity outside of this island.
Pretty much for the time being, yeah.
Okay. And the profits, I'm assuming that Fish Fair will get their share of the profits, correct?
Oh, well, absolutely. You'll get the share that you're not sending us for the next 5 months.
I don't follow.
What don't you follow?
So the lumber that we procured for our glorious overlords.
Illegally.
Well, I mean, it wasn't
So yeah,
illegally
that's
done.
the cost of going about things the wrong way.
Well, you say illegal, I say legal. Nobody in Fish Fair
Right.
did anything illegal.
Well, nobody in Fish Fair did anything except for you
No. I was not.
writing this note and directing those loggers to do the clear cutting
They were doing the clear cutting, yes.
upon
Yeah.
your direction and promised payment.
Well, I didn't promise them anything.
We have
Is there no
documentation
promise in the
saying otherwise.
documentation? I mean,
Does anything on that like data pad or anything say anything about payment?
I assumed it did. You didn't specify it didn't. So I assumed
No, it was just like, hey, go over here and clear cut this.
So it is still with your authorization. It still makes you a
culpable.
accomplice.
Well, you should take it up with the Abadar, Abadar, courts then, because I disagree with your interpretation.
Well, at this point, we have clarified the previous agreement, and we shall deal with the lumber as we wish. And I don't know if those foresters had family. I mean, maybe you wish to contact them, or maybe you're a dick. I don't know.
Well, I would any kind of funding that I could possibly send to their families would not, have to come out of that lumber, costs.
Oh, it's a shame you don't have anything to send their families.
It's just a damn shame, isn't it?
It's a damn shame. You probably shouldn't have put them in danger in the first place, since
Well-
those forests had not been explored.
Well, we thought we were doing you a favor.
Next time, ask permission to do favors.
Oh, okay. I certainly will.
I'm glad we
guess
got that cleared up.
There's also the situation of, I guess, if you weren't promising to pay them anything,
Why the hell did they do what you said?
yeah. And why do you owe them anything then
Well,
for their deaths?
good day, gentlemen.
I guess he's done dealing with us.
Let's just remove him from his position of power because he's abused it.
Telepathically to Kyle, we can arrange his assassination at a later time.
Okay.
We have to make it look like an accident
Why?
so that the people of Fish Fair do not have an adverse reaction to us.
Yeah, I think they all pretty much know he's pretty scummy.
I'm sure that's a fact, but it also alleviates us from any repercussions from other third parties, we might say.
Can I also try to legally find a way to put him in so much debt that he's not able to ever do anything?
Well, see, he has his hands in pretty much everything here, and it's a little outside the Pact Rules jurisdiction, so it's not like
We're pretty much dealing with him ourselves, and I
That's-
have a feeling that Kyle's plan is probably going to be the most effective.
Probably.
Who knows? This might be the last time he does anything bad.
We'll see.
You know
what?
He's
It
got a
will be.
week.
It will be.
If he's not alive, he can't do anything bad.
That is.
Let me check my alignment real quick. Yeah. So, Kyle, don't let me know what you do when you plan to do it or how you're going to do it.
I mean, it would be a pretty simple thing to do, Kyle. I'm not gonna have to. If you're just gonna like wait until like nighttime and you're gonna knife him or something, I mean, it's not gonna be that. It's something that we need to roll.
Okay, then let's just go ahead and deal with it.
Yeah.
And then feed his body to the fish.
Sleeping with the fishes.
Or the mountain eel.
Yeah, the mountain eel.
Yeah,
might
the
be
mountain
helpful.
eel.
Because he's not like he's trying. He doesn't have bodyguards that you can see. He doesn't have like, stat block. So, if he disappears, then this may or may not affect the charter later on. So,
I mean,
Well, it's certainly affecting it right now.
Ain't that the case?
okay. All right.
He doesn't have any family, right?
Well, you guys never really look into it, did you?
Oh, we might look into that.
I think this is out. Before we do, we're not going to do this next event until next session. That's super fun. So what is this? Today's the 25th of Erastus. Okay. So
Did we make it to the 26th, or
Yeah, let's
did
call
we
it.
do all this in one day?
Yeah, let's call it the 26th now. So this is where we're going to stop today. Because I don't want to get into it. I don't want to get halfway through another event for us to have to stop.
Stop in the middle of an event.
Exactly. So I'm looking at my calendar here. We got, let's see here. It's going to be the 12th of November, which is the day after freaking Armistice Day.
Brian, I don't think we're going to have any more problems with this mayor.
Oh, really? You think my words got through to him?
Yeah, I think the legal threats worked.
Yeah, the bullet's going to go right
Wonderful.
through to him.
I mean, we did have a professional draw up our contract and everything, and we've clarified it in person.
You might
we
say
need to make
it's
a note of it.
bulletproof. An bulletproof contract.
Ironclad, I think they call that, right?
Yep.
Yeah, my normal main weapon is a
Full
sonic
metal
pistol,
jacket?
and he died from a full metal jacket because I used the tactical pistol instead, or my knife.
Knife is probably a little bit, Doesn't matter if you're going to feed him to the mountain eel.
Right.
Beat him over the head with a club. Don't actually kill him, and then feed him to the mountain eel.
Oh dear.
Sleeping.
You get to experience what those loggers experience. Have a good day.
So, Katja, would you like to add that AC effect to your
Yes.
ability or whatever?
Yeah.
So I'm going to turn the recording off now.
Sounds good.
Okay.
All right. So we're good for 2 weeks from now. Anybody have any conflicts that we should know about?
Not yet.
Okay.
Don't believe so.
All right. So
2 weeks
until
is,
then,
no.
thank you all for coming and solving issues of the caper of the stolen sugar.
We didn't solve the caper of the stolen sugar.
Not yet.
We haven't
Not
figured
yet.
it out yet.
It's not, trust me, this is not going away yet.
Oh, thank goodness.
We got plenty of time to deal with sugar. Okay.
Sweet theft.
We'll figure it out. And at least we had replacements ready. Even though I didn't remember the honey, I did remember the sap.
Yeah, crime is so sweet.
This crime is.
Yes, it is.
Thanks for running this.
All right.
Yeah.